Dad, what are you doing right now?
Playing Farm Simulator.
Are you? I'm going to question you while you do so. Okay. So how old are you?
39.
You're 39 years old?
Yeah.
Alright, well I'm gonna ask you some questions, and this questionnaire is something that he told me about. What's it called, Dad?
The Proust questionnaire.
I'm just gonna see what my dad has to say since he's an old fart. What do you most value in your friends?
Ooh, that's a good one. What do I value in my friends?
Yep.
Sense of humor. For sure.
For sure.
I like it when my friends and I get on ridiculous topics that make us laugh.
Wow, that cued amazingly with your smile. It was like ding. Who are your favorite writers?
Writers?
Yeah.
Well, I don't read a lot.
No, but what you have read.
From what I have read, I really like Chuck Palahniuk. He wrote Fight Club.
You like Fight Club?
And I read, I think, 3 books by him. I read Survivor and Choke.
Alright.
I'm not really sure.
What is your favorite occupation? Farming Simulator.
My favorite occupation is, I really admire paramedics.
Do you?
A very tough job, and they have to deal with the public, which I would never want to do.
What is your idea of the perfect happiness?
Playing music with a group of friends that enjoy the same music as you, and like this, I don't know, that's a really...
What would you see the perfect happiness with us for as a family?
Family?
Yeah.
Well, as weird as it might sound, I actually think we are living a perfect happiness.
Aww. Very nice.
We have our ways of life that are simple. Walk over to 7-Eleven and get a slush. And we do simple things that make us happy. We probably should do a little bit more, but I'm perfectly happy with the way it is.
Okay, same. What is the most quality you like in a man, like as a friend?
Man in general.
In a man in general, I guess.
Quality I like the most in a man?
Yeah.
His ability to take responsibility. If a man can't own up to a mistake or tries to pass blame, I have no respect for that man. But if a man owns up and apologizes and accepts his faults, there's nothing that will win my respect faster than a man.
What's your favorite quality in a woman?
Intelligence.
As in how to social skills, intelligence, or just them being smart?
Them being smart, but also knowing how to, I sound dumb.
No.
Intelligence and probably sense of humor.
In what ways do you think I'm like you and not like you?
Well, you love music. Probably have better taste in music than I do, but you love it a lot. And I know that you love the music that I do, because I know that when I'm listening to something that's new and I haven't played around here for much, quite often I'll notice you listening to it in that same song in your room or somewhere else. I've noticed that a couple times.
Oh, man.
So you're like me that way. We have similar style in musical taste.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
And I think you're most likely that.
What are we not alike in?
Ready to get out of bed.
I can get out of bed and you can't.
I can't get out of bed ever.
I know. Who in your life has influenced you the most?
The most?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
My art teacher.
Which one?
Mr. Peter Chung from St. Francis High School.
Why is that?
Because he taught me that I needed to take responsibility.
What did you do? Is that the guy?
I was applying for art college, and I was supposed to have 25 pieces of art ready, and I was a little bit cocky and thought that I was a shoo-in, And this is back when they didn't have digital photography, so he offered to help me by taking pictures and putting them on slides, because we had to send it into the Alberta College of Art.
Mm-hmm.
Took pictures of the 23. He asked where the last two were, and I told him, well, I thought that the 23 that I had were good enough. And then he laughed at me and told me that I needed to grow up. I was very lucky that he was helping me with that. I was not going to get help from anybody else ever again. And that nobody had to help me. And that if I looked for it, I might not find it. So I had to become independent. He left, and I felt so terrible that I'd let him down. So I went home and did 2 pieces of art that night and got to school early in the morning, and he took the slides and I got accepted.
Really?
Yeah.
What was one of the happiest moments of your life?
Oh boy. I don't know if I can answer that.
Which new technology have you found the most helpful in your life, and which is the most annoying?
Texting.
Which one is that?
I hated it at first, but I love it now. I use it all the time. Text all the time.
What's the most annoying?
Instagram.
Why is Instagram?
Because I think people have become incredibly vain with how many pictures they take of themselves. I think it's not healthy for anybody. I mean, everybody likes to have pictures of themselves, but people are posting daily pictures of themselves, and they get older, their looks start to fade. They're gonna feel terrible.
What's something you're really proud of?
Aside from you.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
I am really proud of you. But something else I'm really proud of?
Yeah.
That's not my children, because that's an obvious annoying answer.
Okay, yes.
That even though life can be so challenging, even though I've had very, very tough times lately and so much stress, I can pull out of it. It doesn't affect me forever.
Good job, Dad.
Yeah, that's what? What?
I'm proud of you. I'm being genuine.
Yes, oh thank you. That means a lot to me.
You're welcome. Where are you going? Oh.
Nowhere. Fast.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
An archaeologist. I wanted to be Indiana Jones. Like every other boy in my class.
What do you mean, like every other boy?
We all wanted to be Indiana Jones.
All of you.
Well, me mostly. Me more than all the other boys.
Me more than all the other boys.
They didn't know. They don't know what it takes to be Indiana
Oh my God.
Jones.
What life advice would you pass on to your grandchildren if you had any right now?
My grandchildren? Oh my goodness, that makes me want to cry.
Why?
Because I like the idea of having grandchildren. Don't ever diminish who you are to impress somebody else.
What
That's
good
what I would say.
advice, Dad.
Is it?
Yes.
I might kind of actually surprise myself with that.
What do you want your children/grandchildren to remember about you?
That I was hilarious.
Not just funny. Hilarious.
Yeah.
What big world events were the most memorable when you were growing up?
Probably the fall of the Berlin Wall, because we had family there, and that was a huge deal. And yeah, once again, that was in 1989, so I would have been 13.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really understand the Berlin Wall, and we crossed it. We actually crossed it one time to go visit Apapa's relatives, and there was tanks, and it was weird, and I didn't really understand. God, I was a dumb kid. I remember when it came down, because I remember Apapa calling family, very excited, because he had a lot of family on both sides of the wall.
What was your favorite thing about growing up with your siblings?
I couldn't stand them. Didn't relate. They were into sports, and I wanted to read the comics. I loved about growing up with them.
Yeah.
We played a lot too.
Did you?
Yeah, we did play a lot.
Playmates.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Yeah, I liked it.
Well, I'm glad. Well, thank you.
Well, can it hear?
A second. Say goodbye. Thank you for letting me interview
bye.
you.
Yeah, thank you. I like that a lot. He will.
Hopefully.
No, he for sure will.
Oh, really?